What's up, y'all? It's your boy Khalil, and I'm back with another video. Uh, Tomorrow is Saturday night main event. Tomorrow Saturday night main event. Uh, on Peacock. I thought they were gonna move Saturday night main event on ESPN. I was thinking like, oh, they probably don't move it to ESPN, and I won't be able to watch it. You know, maybe like watch some clips of it, things like that. But no, they said Saturday night main event will be on Peacock, and all the other pay-per-views is going to be on. Well, Saturday Night Main Event is not a pay-per-view, but the Royal Rumble and all the other stuff like WWE pay-per-view is going to be like on ESPN. So yeah. But anyway, today I will be doing my prediction of Saturday Night Main Event, who's winning, who's losing, and the reason why. And why is that? So it's only 4 matches on the card. I don't think they're gonna add another one, so it's gonna be only 4 matches on the card. Cause it's not like the PLE where they have 5 or 6 matches or anything like that. Like, you know how Saturday Night Main Event are there. They only have 4 matches because it's only start at 7 till like it'll be over like around 9 o'clock. So yeah. So the first one is it's only 4 matches. The first one we're gonna start off is CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. So you know, Steph freaking Raleigh did vacate or relinquish the World Heavyweight Championship after he got injured, stuff like that. And after that, 3 weeks ago, he was injured. He got injured, stuff like that. It was not that he got injured when he had a match against Cody at Crown Jewel for the Crown Jewel Championship. Then 2 weeks ago, he basically got betrayed by Division. Robert Rosary. So basically, he got rid off TV, so he's not going to be back until April of 2026. So that's 6 more months he's not going to be back. So yeah, that's how it sucks. So now, CM Punk is the number 1 contender. He was number 1 contender, I want to say 3 weeks ago. And then 2 weeks ago, Jey Uso won the Battle Royal. So now they're telling the story how this go. Remember, CM Punk said to dispatch money on Raw. He told Jey this simple question: how willing you really want to go to take this for the World Heavyweight Championship? To win this World Heavyweight Championship. Because remember, Jey won the World Heavyweight Championship since WrestleMania 41. Then he lost it that 2 months later against the same person that he beat. That he finally had beat. CM Punk had the World Heavyweight Championship. And he beat Gunther 2 months ago at SummerSlam. Then he lost it against Steph by getting cashed in on. Because Steph cashed it on him. So basically, they're telling the story. How far is Jey really willing to go for that World Heavyweight Championship? Most people might say he might turn heel, might end up cheating while the referee ain't looking, or we might have the referee get bumped somehow, and then he might end up cheating. Some people might think that, the Vision might help Jey Uso. Maybe he's the leader of the Vision. No. Jey's not turning. I mean, there is teasing that he might turn heel. Because remember the last time he was acting like Roman, and he was being like Roman every time with Jimmy around. He kept acting like him, this and that. But now, if you would remember, some people might say that Jimmy might cost Jey like he did 2 years ago. Even though that's not going to happen, because remember 2 years ago it was SummerSlam when Jey went against Roman for the WWE Championship. Then he cost him because he didn't want Jimmy to be like Roman. He didn't want to be the next Tribal Chief. That was 2 years ago. I don't think that's going to happen. But there are rumors that Jey is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and then he's going to most likely turn on Jimmy. Maybe turn heel on Jimmy, and basically we might have Jimmy versus Jey Part 2, but this time for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if the rumors will be true. We'll have to wait and see. But we know that Braun Breaker did beat LA Knight this past Monday, so it looks like he's going to be seeing who. It looks like he's going to see the match, see who win the World Heavyweight Championship. So most likely he'll be next, most likely. But yeah. So the Weasel who I'm picking, I might go with CM Punk. I like Jey Uso, but I have to go with CM Punk. And I know it's kind of hard for me to say that because it's just like I want CM Punk to win this title because remember he got robbed. He got robbed because Steph nearly faked his injury, faked his injury, and then basically cashed in on Punk. So and they became the second time World Heavyweight Champion. So yeah. But this time Steph is not involved with this. No, he's injured, he's out, he's gonna be out for 6 months. So yeah. Yeah, I have to go with CM Punk. And we don't go with CM Punk. I would like CM Punk to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe have a good title reign and stuff like that. And maybe we end up getting Braun Breaker versus CM Punk, wherever we might get it. But we know Survivor Series is in a couple more weeks. I think it's like late of November, I believe. So yeah, I think we might get that. And yeah, I think I have to go with CM Punk. And I can see baby like Jay end up turning heel on CM Punk. Some people might say that we might not get no contest. Maybe Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed will interfere and basically screw that over, screw that up. It would be no contender, basically no contender to get the World Heavyweight Championship. So we'll have to wait and see. For now, my pick is CM Punk. I know Jay. I really want Jay to get the title back for the second time, but I think it's be fair that CM Punk get the title, get the World Heavyweight Championship. So we'll have to wait and see. But there are rumors about Jay might turn heel after he wins the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, after he beat Punk and maybe turn on Jimmy and this and that. And there are other people who are saying that Jimmy might turn on Jay, maybe cost him the world title again like he did 2 years ago at SummerSlam. We'll have to wait and see. I don't see that happening. But yeah. We'll have to wait and see. But my pick for now, my pick is CM Punk becoming the second time World Heavyweight Champion. Now the second match is the triple threat match is Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Rusev for the Intercontinental Championship. I believe he's supposed to be retaining the other championship. I think it's the AAA. Yeah, AAA championship. I think Adam Pearce did say that he's going to defend both of those titles at Saturday Night Main Event. So we all know Dominic Mysterio is retaining the title. I know y'all gonna be saying, "Oh no, Penta need to win this," or Rusev need to win this. No, I think I really want Penta to win this, but to be honest, I think Dominic Mysterio is gonna win this because even though they're telling the story that we all know El Grande Americano and his the two henchmen, is gonna interfere. They're gonna interfere that match, even though it's no disqualification. They're gonna interfere in that match, and then that's how Dominic is gonna retain the title. Do his 619 on Rusev or Penta, well, both of them probably, and then do a splash, and then probably beat one of them, or pin one of them, and just retain the title, retain both of his titles. And you can continue on to, I think there are reports that Dominic will defend the Intercontinental Championship against John Cena at Survivor Series. So we would love to see that Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena. That would be kind of cool, because I would love to see that match. I would love to see that match. I don't think John Cena will win the Intercontinental Championship. I don't think that's happening because I don't think that's really happening because I don't know why, but I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. I don't think he's going to be dominant for the Intercontinental Championship. That's not happening. But that would be cool. I mean, it would be cool for him to finally get the Intercontinental Championship because he never won. John Cena never won the Intercontinental Championship in WWE. I'm very surprised by that. I thought he had won the Intercontinental Championship before, but not. He hadn't won it in his entire career, in his WWE career. But just to have him face Dominic at Survivor Series, it would be kind of cool. But yeah, and Dominic is moving on. After he retained the title, we're gonna end up getting him versus John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series. Then you would have Rusev Penta. They could go on to continue their feud, or they could just basically tag team and then maybe go against El Grande Maricando or one of his henchmen or whoever. But yeah, but for my second pick will be Dominic Mysterio retaining the Intercontinental Championship and the AAA Championship. The third one is Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Man, y'all already know. Tiffany held the title since what? Earlier this year? Yeah, since I think she cashed it on Nia Jax for the title. So yeah, she's been having that title since what? For 6 months now? So desperately, I believe Tiffany is losing the title. Yeah. And there are reports that she may not be 100% because remember, Jade Cargill actually turned heel last Friday. And I think it was after Tiffany had that match with Julia. And then after they had that match, Julia basically ambushed Tiffany and her and Kiana James started jumping her. And that's when Jade came out and ended up making a save and even the odds against them. And then Tiffany, I think Jay grabbed Tiffany's hands, basically helped her get her up and grab the title and give her the title and just basically made everybody cheer for her. And then next thing you know, she just turned after she about to walk out the ring, but then she basically turned on Tiffany and attacking her. Now Jay's a heel now. She officially is a heel. So, and I think she injured Tiffany. Yeah, she injured Tiffany by slamming her leg through or her knee through the stair step. I think she stomped on her knee through the stair step hard. So the best like Tiffany not to be 100% clear. So it looks like Jay is gonna win the WWE Women's Championship. And for me, I would have to go with Jay. Tiffany had a 6 months. She had a 6-month title reign. I really like what she's doing. It looked like she's gonna be officially being a good guy, or she already a good guy. So she already a baby face. She already the good person now, or a hero. So it looked like Jay is a heel. So it looked like Jay is. You can have Jay finally beat Tiffany, because it's like what they had went against each other since SummerSlam. Then they went against each other again. I want to say the last one. It was that triple threat match. Now this time, tomorrow is Saturday Night Main Event. You would have Jay finally beat. Because I believe, yeah. So right now it's 1-0. So you could end up having her Jay beat Tiffany. Finally beat Tiffany. And become the new WWE Women champ. And you did have baby. Yeah. And let's see if and then you have Tiffany take a break, while she injured, this and that. And you have Jay maybe go against somebody else. So yeah. But my goal with is right now I'm gonna pick Jade Cargill. So yeah. So I'm going with Jade Cargill becoming the new WWE Women's Champion by beating Tiffany Stratton. Last one and not least, for the main event of the night, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Now, we already saw this match, like, I wouldn't say last, but we saw this match already, like, last month at WrestlePalooza. Cody did retain the title after Drew was about to claymore Cody through the announce table like he did 2 months ago. That was the reason why Cody was out of action, because he had the Street Fighters, the movie. So that was the reason why. So Drew nearly hurt his knee after Cody moved out the way, injured his knee after Cody moved out the way, and that's how Drew lost. So yeah, that's how Cody ended up retaining the title. But I don't reason why they're going for this again. I mean, we already saw this last month, but I think they're going there again. But the question is, everybody is asking, is that who's really attacked Jacob Fatu? And you guys remember 2 weeks ago, Jacob Fatu was supposedly going to get Drew McIntyre. They were supposed to be having number 1 contender whoever faced Cody for the Undisputed Championship at Saturday Night Main Event. But in the backstage, Jacob Fatu basically got injured, and his golden teeth got pulled out, and with blood all over him, and then with blood over the floor. So most people were saying that it could be Drew. Drew said it wasn't him. He wasn't going to do that. It wasn't him. He didn't do that. He didn't attack Jacob before that match. He didn't do none of that. Cody nearly assumed that Drew did it. I think that always. Cody assumed that Drew did it. Just last week, Jimmy Uso nearly jumped Drew. He basically assuming that Jacob. I mean, he basically was assuming that Drew attacked Jacob. So basically, we all know. I don't know. Drew had did it. Some people say Cody had did it, even though we did saw him and Jacob was talking backstage before. Cody went out there to do his promo and stuff like that, and then before Jacob got attacked by the mystery person, before he had a match against Drew for the number 1 contender to face Cody for the title. Some people think that Cody, remember 2 weeks ago, Cody was dressed in all black. He had a black suit. He didn't take the suit out to fight Drew. He basically had a suit on. And then remember, Cody basically disqualification himself basically by in a disqualification. The match ended with a DQ because of Cody hit Drew with the title. So basically, we're about to end his career about through the announce table. So yeah, but I believe the tag who's really attached. Some people think it's Randy Orton. We hadn't saw Randy since what? Before Crown Jewel? Yeah, before Crown Jewel. That was the last time we saw him. So when he was teaming up with Cody to go against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tag team match. No, it was a tag team match. I think it was, yeah. I think it was a tag team match. Yeah, it was a tag team match. I think. I can't remember. I think it was. But yeah. So I can see Randy. I can see after the match is over, I can see maybe Drew is basically trying to attack Cody or basically trying to take him out for good, so get the title. And let's say Cody finally beat Drew. Let's say it'll be like a distraction. Where Randy get out, it'll be a distraction. Like he'll like distract Drew or Cody or whoever. He might end up distracting Drew. And then Cody capitalize, and then end up beat or do a crossroad or do Cody Cutter in a crossroad on Drew, and then end up beating him, and then end up retaining the title. I can see Randy basically distracting Drew, and I can see maybe, or I can see, or I can see Cody beat Drew clean after Drew try to end Cody's career or basically try to end until he get the title, but then Cody basically used his signature and his finisher move on Drew, beat him for the second time, and then retain the title. And then you would have Drew get up and nearly attack Cody after he got beaten. And then you try to claymore him do the under the announce table, then Randy make the save. And you have Randy and Drew end up fighting. Or you have basically have Drew tried to claymore Randy, but Randy RKO Drew. You could actually do that. And then Cody comes back in the ring after Drew roll out the ring and stuff like that, and then Randy makes sure Cody's okay, and they get the title. But he's still looking at the title. You know how WWE are, they do the loans. He's still looking at the title, but then he raises his hands over, basically like raises his hand, do like that, and then all of that is do the back. Like remember how Jay did last night? She did the same thing with Tiffany before she ended up turning heel and attacking her. You could actually get maybe Randy be the one, and then Randy acts like he's walking off. But next thing you know, RKO, you have Randy RKO Cody, and then he was the person that nearly was the one that attacked Jacob. And maybe we can get a heel version of Randy. And then we can have maybe like a triple threat match, probably. Maybe we can have a triple threat match at Survivor Series. Maybe like Cody versus Randy versus Drew at Survivor Series. And then we can have that match. And then Cody will still retain the title. Doesn't matter. Cody's still going to retain the title against those two. But I can see maybe Drew can go on the Survivor Series. Maybe he'll team up with the Vision against Roman and Cody and whoever be on Roman and CM Punk team. Maybe it'd be like the Usos and maybe LA Knight. Most likely, yeah, maybe LA Knight. Most likely, I don't know. And then you have the Vision, like Braun Breaker versus Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Brock Lesnar, maybe Austin Theory, and then maybe Drew McIntyre. Maybe we could have that. But yeah, and then you can just have like maybe a Randy versus Cody for the WWE Championship. That would be kind of that's it. So yeah, and you can have that match at Survivor Series, and then Cody still gonna retain the title. But you can build on that rivalry where then that next Friday on SmackDown, Randy can reveal that the reason what he did, he'll be saying I was the one that attacked it, or he will show the tape, and maybe they'll show the tape where he was the one that attacked Jacob a couple of weeks ago, and then he'll be like, and we could have a heel version of Randy. You know, like a bad guy version of Randy. So it'll be kind of like, cool. I don't think how they play it off because, you know, I don't think Randy gonna get booed. I don't think he's gonna get booed because it's most likely he's gonna still get cheered. Even though he's the villain, he's gonna most likely get cheered. Most likely. But yeah. But my pick is Cody. I'm sorry. I know y'all Drew McIntyre fans want Drew to finally get the WWE Championship. But hey, we all know how Triple H is. WWE, TKO, we know how Triple H is. He likes Cody. He liked to have Cody retain the title. So, and then after the match, after Cody beat Drew again, then Drew might get up and attacking Cody, and then that's how Randy come make the save, and then basically RKO Drew. and then he helped Cody, and then all of that. And then he gave him a championship, and then basically helped him and things like that. And before he walked off, he'll end up arcading Cody, and then we end up getting the heel version of, or bad guy version of Randy. So yeah, Cody is retaining the WWE Championship. So yep, the first one I have Punk winning the World Heavyweight Championship. I have Drew. I have Dominic retaining the Intercontinental Championship and the AAA Championship against Rusev and Penta. I have I have CM Punk becoming the World Heavyweight Championship by beating Jey Uso, or they could end up put a swerve on us again and have Jey win the title, or it end up being no contest, where the Vision will interfere in that match, or you have Jimmy causing Jey again, which I don't see that happen. But yeah, but for right now, I have Punk becoming the World Heavyweight Championship by being Jey Uso. Then I have Dominic Mysterio retaining the Intercontinental Championship and the AAA Championship by beating Penta and Rusev from the help of El Grande Maricando and his henchmen. And I have Jey becoming the new WWE Championship by beating Tiffany Stratton. Then the last one, not least, I have Cody retaining the undisputed WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre. So yeah, that's it. That's my prediction of Saturday Night Main Event. And yeah, comment down below who you guys think who's winning, who you guys think who's losing. Tell me why. And yeah, comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.